Do you need some help with the space in your home? If so, you clicked on the right video. Today I'm answering some of my TikTok followers. I asked them to head over to my Instagram feed, send me in my DMs a picture of their space and their burning design question. And I went through and I selected a couple and we're gonna answer some of those today. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it more than I can express. If you've been sticking around for a while, hey, I also appreciate you guys. Thank you. Okay, so first off, I want to talk a little bit about TikTok. So there have been some pretty cool things that have been happening over there, and I just can't believe it. My account is taking off. I'm now over 100,000 followers. A few of my videos have well over 1 million views. One of them I think has 5.1 million views. One video. So if you are here because of TikTok, that is so awesome. I feel like I'm connecting with so many new people and I'm making a difference. I'm really making a difference in their homes. So a few things that I wanted to share with you. One, I now have a TikTok account manager. It's pretty cool, right? They reached out to me from LA once I reached about 60,000, and now I basically have a direct connection with TikTok. And because of that, because I've been considered a TikTok creator, they've been sending me packages. So I got a package on my birthday and it was different variations of popcorn with a little birthday message. It was so thoughtful. And then I just got a package yesterday. It came to the door and we had no idea what it was. Ryan said, oh, it's from TikTok. So I raced to the front to open it. Where is it? I brought it up here to show you guys. One sec. Okay, I found it. So if you know me, this is pretty funny because I never work out. See right there? TikTok creator. I think that's so cool. So this is my second package and they gave me a workout mat. So I'll be using that in a video, I'm sure. Anyway, so those are just a couple of the things that are going on the back end of TikTok, which I'm super pumped about. And yeah, I'm literally posting a video every single day. I'm trying to make things that are educational. I'm trying to teach people quick tips that they can use in their own homes. And I'm finding I'm connecting with so many people because of this. I mean, some of the YouTubers I've been following, DIY Mommy, for instance, I love her stuff. She just started following me on TikTok. It's like a pinch me moment because these are my idols in social media and now they're connecting with me and following me. There's another musician on the platform. I swear he's going to Hollywood. He's a country singer and he recently reached out to me saying he loves my videos and I'm coming up on his For You page all the time. I just think it is so amazing that we can connect and grow so quickly on this platform. If you're not on TikTok yet, what are you waiting for? You should get over there. And of course, I am connecting with so many of you. Guys, in the last 24 hours, I think I've had at least 500 new followers on my Instagram. You guys are coming over and you're following me on YouTube. I'm so thankful for you and I want to do the best I possibly can to make some really good content for you. So that's why we're here today, because I want to give back to you. First up, we have Sarah. So she says, I have a really quick question for you. We just moved into a new house and I love decorating and picking out home decor, but I'm lost when it comes to window treatments. Sarah, you are not alone. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple of these pictures. So she's got a beautiful big window in her family room area. There's two actually. So what she was asking is if she needed 3 different panels of draperies, one for either side of the windows and then one for in between. Now at first glance here, she's gonna need about half a panel. She'll need something a little more specialized, only because there's not as much wall for the panel to sit on. I wouldn't suggest doing all 3. I feel like that can look really heavy and formal, so it depends on the room that it's in. But because this is a family room, it's casual, I would just do 2 panels, one basically a half panel and then one on the other side of the 2 windows combined, okay? So she could definitely pull those draperies completely closed. Sometimes that can stretch the fabric a little bit. I don't mind that for a casual space, so that's totally okay. But I would recommend, if she wanted more privacy, possibly doing an additional shade that would sit in behind the draperies themselves. She could also do a secondary rod that would have shears, so she could completely close the shears and leave the draperies as a little bit more decorative. So don't worry, you definitely are not alone, Sarah. This is a big decision, and there are lots of decisions to make. If it were me, I'd probably choose the 2 drapery panels and then probably some sort of wicker shade. That rod, if you've been watching my TikTok videos, you know that goes as high up as possible. Normally it's about 5-6 inches below the ceiling line. And that gives you a more dramatic look, makes your windows appear bigger. For her backsliding door, so right now she's got a little bit of a Roman shade. That's an inside mount. And I don't think she needs anything. I think if she were to put draperies on either side, it would just be a lot. It's too much fabric on that one wall. So I say she leaves it. I mean, when you're eating dinner, it's normally a little bit lighter out. And then when you're sitting, maybe watching a movie, that's when you'd want more of the privacy. So I say nothing on those 2 patio doors. And then when it comes to the kitchen window, I would go with a Roman shade. I would go outside mount, just to keep things consistent with the draperies in the family room. And I would do a similar fabric. That's what I would select. So if I was doing a pattern, I would keep that consistent on both just to tie everything together. Or if it was a neutral linen, which is probably more so what I would pick, I'd keep those the same. And yeah, super simple. Beautiful house, Sarah. Thank you so much for asking. I hope that helps. Guys, there are so many of these. I'm amazed. Okay, I found her. So Vanna's having a hard time with her console table. She said, this is the console table I ordered online, waiting on its arrival for May 19th, so it's coming. It'll be here soon. Vanna, you were the perfect selection here. She said, here's a picture of the console table from the website I ordered. I don't know what accessories to put on it, and should the clock go a bit lower above it? I got you, girl. You'll hear me say this over and over again. If you hire me, I'll say this in your own home. You want to go with bigger statements and fewer statements, because those few little items, and you can see how small they look next to that large clock on the wall, it can make things feel really cluttered. So instead, I want you to go for some larger pieces on your table here. I think some baskets underneath. Go with 2 larger baskets. If this is at your front door, sometimes I like keeping a bowl for your keys, little knickknacks, specifically things you want to drop right when you walk in. I think you could use a lamp here, having the lamp closest to the switches. So I see the switches here, having a taller lamp here so that you can match vertically. You've got the nice long window, and then you would have the lamp on the other side. 1000% bring that clock down. I would say it should be no higher. The bottom of the clock should be no higher than 6 to 8 inches above that console table. And I'm going to show you a couple inspiration images. So let's take a look at these. I definitely would recommend some books. I see that you have a candle here. You could put a candle. I always like using some sort of flower or greenery, but if you're going to go with faux, you got to make sure that it looks real. So whether that's greenery or a really good fake flower. So Vanna, thank you so much for sending in your pictures and your question. I so appreciate it. Thank you, and best of luck. Okay, so the last person that I'm going to choose today, I got to find her as well. Her name is Nicole. She also obviously is coming from TikTok. That's where I've posted this, and I've been telling everyone to come to my Instagram, send me a picture, and send me their question in my DMs. So if you are interested in the same, that's what you gotta do. Okay, so she sent me some pictures of pillows, and she wanted my approval. She sent me her sectional, and then she said, can you take a look at these pillows to make sure that I chose the right ones? So one says My Happy Place, and it's yellow, it's super cute, and it's a lumbar, which is great. I always like to use a lumbar when I'm mixing a bunch of pillows. She chose a light gray, she's got a bit of a pattern, she's got 2 different yellows here, 2 different solids. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure which ones she has purchased, but I would say those 2 light yellows, that's what I would go for. I love that it kind of brings in the gold with that one pattern, and then you've got the texture. So in my last video, we did talk about this, or I don't even know if I talked about this in my last video, but if you know me, if you follow my videos, this is my tip for beginners for picking pillows. I talked about this on TikTok. I have a whole video on it. If you're new to picking pillows, I always go with 1 solid, 1 pattern, and 1 texture. So that's exactly this combination right here. The yellow is obviously your solid. You can see the texture in the gray and then the pattern in the gold. I think that works really nicely. Now she does have that other yellow. I feel like that yellow might be competing too much with this yellow. I would go with a more pastel palette. And if you're going with the other lumbar, then that's gonna be your pop of yellow, okay? And I think you've done a nice job, but you will need a lot of pillows. I would do basically 2 on one side, maybe 3 in the middle with a lumbar, 2 or 3 on the opposite side, and they do not all have to match. I hope that helps. What I would do on the wall behind your sectional is I would have 1 large piece of art with that color yellow. A little bit of gold too, just to tie everything together. I think that's something that I tend to do a lot of the time, is pull colors from the artwork, and then it looks more purposeful and not random, if that helps. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so thankful for you and for everyone who applied to be in this video. You guys rock. I post every single Monday morning, so stay tuned for that, and follow me on TikTok, and subscribe, and like, and comment. I hope that you took away something from this video, and you've learned a couple tips to style and design your own home. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for next week's video. See you then, guys.